this is my blog. Now I want you to take note that here we have some text that is larger than the other. In fact, let me just open one of them so that we can go to the real document and I show you some things here. Look at this. This text is looking big. Here, this looks like a heading. Says, "Will tech giants kill startups in Africa?" Now, then we have this other code here that it looks like a paragraph, just like a Word document paragraph. Don't worry about this. And then here we have something else that looks slightly bigger than the paragraph, but it is slightly smaller than the heading we had on top. And then we have another paragraph, and things continue like that. How do we achieve this? And what is this? Is it HTML, or does it need another language to do? Now, this is what we are going to be looking at in this section. What we have here is what is called headings in HTML. So headings, what exactly are headings and how do we come about them? Let's go back to our page. Here we have our page that is reading. This is an awesome course. And by the way, there is the page that we had created, the page that we said we are going to build by the end of this course. Let me see whether I'll be able to open that. And yes, we have it here. So this page is what we are going to be building by the end of this course. Do not worry about how it looks. This is HTML. We are going to make this thing beautiful using CSS later. So just stay tuned. Sometimes if you look online, you can see jokes about pages that do not have CSS, and then others that don't have JavaScript, represented in forms of beautiful girls and such things. You can Google those jokes on the internet. So let's get back to work. Here we have, my name is Geoffrey Karani. Yes, that's my name. You can replace that with your name. Now, can we head back to our course here, the page that we are building now, and try to make this look like this? Can we do that? Absolutely yes. Sorry, I clicked the wrong editor. Let me close it. Let me open our editor. Here we have our editor. So this thing says, let me just enlarge this so that we can see. I can even make it full page. We're just going to be switching. Here we have, my name is Geoffrey Karani, so I can just go back here. So the headings, let me create space here so that we see. The headings are like this. This is what happens. Now, if I want very large text, we have headings. HTML has headings ranging from heading 1 all the way to heading 6, 4, 5, 6. So here we have heading 2, and then we have heading 3, all the way to heading 6. I'm not going to do all of them. Let me just remove this and do heading 6. Now, what do you expect? Let me say here, this is awesome. And then I want to copy this. And by the way, I can show you something else that Sublime Text is able to do. Let me cut this. And then I can highlight there, and there. And then I can just paste once in all of them. If I save this, this is heading 1. So the headings determine the size of the text, or the font size in that case. So if you see heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, all the way to heading 6, remember in the middle here we have heading 4, 5, and 6. Now what we have, and by the way, let me just add all of them, 4, 5. They only those actually, right? 4, and then we can have 5 here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know maybe you're expecting that heading 1 is going to be the smallest, heading 6, because 6 is bigger than 1, is going to be very big. Now in HTML, it is the other way around. Heading 1 is the biggest and heading 6 is the smallest, but still it is bolded. So let's save this and let's go back to our browser, the page that we are building, and refresh. And now look at that. We have heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, all the way to heading 6. You can see the font goes down decreasing. So that is what the headings are able to do. So heading 1 produces the largest font, and heading 6 produces the smallest font. So depending on what you want to do, depending on the size of the font that you want to get, you're going to choose the headings to suit your page here. So can we continue building our page? So I want heading 1 in my case, and here my text is saying my name is Geoffrey Karani. My name is Geoffrey Karani. My name is Geoffrey Karani. This is what I have. So if I go back to my browser now and refresh, we are going to have my name is Geoffrey Karani. That looks the same. My name of Geoffrey Karani. Well, I think this should have been Ace. So this font looks exactly like what we have here. All right, perfect. And then we have here, this is my first website. I know now already you can tell that this is going to be a heading maybe 5 or 6. So let's go back, and this is my first website. I can actually copy this to save us time. I go back here, and then I do maybe heading 6, and I close heading 6, and then I paste my code. So I will say this is my first website, and then I go back to my page and reload. Oh, that's too small. It must not be 6, maybe something like 4. So you're going to play with this until when it gets to the size that you want. That does. Or maybe something like 3. You can do 3. And again, note that Sublime Text, once you have highlighted the 2, yeah, that should be 3. You see, that is heading 3 exactly. That's it. And then the next thing that we are going to be having here, so we have seen 2 headings, and that is what is known as the headings in HTML tag. So ideally, the smallest is heading 6 and the largest is heading 7. Perfect. So do some practice on that, and let me see you on the next section.